friends, you've all heard the expression, the rain in Spain falls mainly in the plain. Well, it leads me to believe the rain in Georgia falls mainly at my house. Sure been getting more than my share of rain here lately. Dreary day. I figured I'd get out and make my little dump run. I'm gonna have to get me some new wiper blades. I didn't used to have so much trouble with squeaky windshield wipers. Come on, Papa Doo. Not a whole lot to vlog about today. Last night I did my video, the midnight snack. And believe me, that air fryer did remarkably well for doing them fries. I've watched several videos here lately on air fryers, and it's amazing how many different ways people can figure out to cook something in one of them air fryers. I ain't say this is the best way to do everything, but I'm telling you, those French fries were good, and so was the hot wings I made. Watched a video a while ago, somebody was making corn on the cob in the darn thing. Some ways just got to be, some types of food is just best to be cooked on like it should be. For example, a steak on the grill. I don't think you can convince me a steak cooked in that little fryer box that I just installed would be as good as a steak cooked on a grill. But I'm open to interpretations, and I'll probably try it one day when I'm too lazy to go out and fire off the grill. I do think if you're going to get one, you might want to consider getting the digital readout instead of the manual dial, but it does cost a little more unless you catch one on sale somewhere. No more than we invested in this little fryer. I think it was well worth a little bit. She paid for it. She bought it at JCPenney. They have them on sale. We've often used our toaster oven in the kitchen. You saw it in my video, to heat things, and we still will occasionally. Like, it's kind of hard to beat the ready-made biscuits. We buy them frozen and stick them in there, and it cooks them just fine. I see no point in doing them in the air fryer. Pretty good in the toaster oven. By the same token, those French fries last night sure were excellent in the air fryer instead of the toaster oven. I might have eaten my last deep fried French fry. I'm telling you, they were that good. And I didn't have to eat all that grease. All I put on was a little bit of vegetable spray. only drawback unto the one that we bought was I kind of wish it was a little bigger. But by the same token, might not ever use a big one. I watched some of the videos on YouTube. People stick a whole chickens in there and roast them. A couple of my viewers made a comment already that they considered buying one. I don't think I'm going to regret the fact that we bought one. Anyhow, I thoroughly enjoyed my midnight snack last night. The more appliances I get in that kitchen, the more crowded the counter space gets. That's one drawback of buying an air fryer. Seems like we got a lot of stuff on the counter which uses up all the counter space. When I built that house, I do wish I'd installed an island and a lot more counter space, but you can only put so much cabinetry in a small kitchen. Let's see, what all we got on our counter? Toaster oven, a toaster for making toast, a Keurig coffee maker, our new air fryer, canisters of sugar and flour and tea and all that kind of stuff, silverware containers. What else is on that counter? I got all kind of appliances under the cupboard that we probably never draw out again. I'm sure a lot of you people out there have got appliances stuck away you'll probably never use again. Big old deep fryer machine. I might not have used that twice since I bought it, but it's stuck up under there. Got mixers and blenders and food processors and slow cookers. Oh yeah, we got a big slow cooker on one of the counters in the kitchen too. Slow cooker she uses regularly. We get a lot of use out of our slow cooker. We got electric can openers stashed away that we never use. A couple of different Mr. Coffee makers are shoved under there. A couple of different blenders. Mixers. Lord, I could open my own appliance store if I go to digging out everything we got stashed away. People just accumulate too much junk. I get ready to open a can of beans, I just open a drawer, pop out the old manual can opener, and I got that can of beans open quicker than I can go rooting around uncovering an electric opener. Then again, I don't do that much time in the kitchen. Occasionally I get in there and cook and do supper for her. She does most of the kitchen cooking. I try to do my best to help him clean the place up. That's the biggest process about cooking for yourself at night. Or daytime, whenever you cook. There's always a mess to clean up afterwards. I've known people in the past, otherwise fairly neat people. You go in their house and look and you find a sink full of dirty dishes on the table. It's just so far that a point of laziness that I won't stoop to. Not cleaning the kitchen is one of them. It might be from growing up in a household where we were expected to clean the kitchen. I know my brother and I had to do the dishes every night. My father didn't need a dishwasher machine. He would have laughed at the idea of ever having one. He'd just say, y'all go wash the dishes. And we would fight amongst ourselves as to who was going to wash and who was going to dry. If you were the washer, you could wash them and fling them over there in the rinse water and be gone. But the dryers got to dry them and put them away. Nobody wanted to dry. Everybody wanted to wash. That was just one of the chores we had to do. Nowadays, if you tell your kid to do something, I think they would absolutely balk. We did chores like cleaning up the yard, mowing the grass. Anything my father could think of he wanted us to do, we were like child labor, it seemed like, but it didn't hurt us any. In fact, we learned life lessons that way. We still had our time to get out and play and goof around, do whatever we wanted. My brother and I spent more time in the woods and down to the river fishing than we did anything else. Later years, we joined the local drum and bugle corps and went to practice 2 or 3 times a week, marched in competitions and parades around the state. We had our share of good times. But we had our share of doing our chores around the house too. Anyhow, not much of a vlog today. Got my little run done. This is Pwalpar going to sign out for today. I appreciate y'all listening to my air fryer review.